remember, right, the Frank Peretti novels, This Present Darkness
Oh
and
yeah.
Piercing the Darkness, come
Yep.
out in the late 1980s and
I
really
read them.
shape evangelical imaginations around spiritual warfare. In fact, in some ways, I don't think that Peter Wagner and Sidney Jacobs and these folks would have been quite as popular as they were in
Mm,
the 1990s, if not for those Frank Peretti novels, really kind
yep.
of crafting evangelical imaginations around spiritual warfare. And so what Wagner and Jacobs and Dutch Sheets and these leaders do in the 1990s, though, is they say all that spiritual warfare business everyone else is doing, all fine and good, but that's just ground level spiritual warfare. We need strategic level spiritual
Mm,
warfare. We need to organize campaigns of spiritual warfare to displace the high level demons. You guys are all just fighting the foot soldiers. We need to take out the generals. We need to take out the high level, commander level demons who can control literal physical territory. Then the church will move forward. Then we can conquer spiritual territory. And so they start playing with these ideas in the 90s. And then as Wagner comes to believe in apostles and prophets, he says, aha, apostles and prophets are the generals of spiritual warfare. They're the generals who can stand up against the demonic generals.
mm,
They can match those generals. And they're general, like apostles and prophets are generals in two senses. They're generals in that they can mobilize and command the Christian forces to do spiritual warfare, but they're also generals in that they have authority from God to cast out the high ranking demons.